This is where we left off. We've got our ray receiver. We're not exactly making a terrific amount of power at the moment. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not bad. It could be worse. It could be better. But it's fine. It's fine for now. Anyway, what we want to do is we pretty much immediately want to schedule a trip to another planet. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to go to our gas giant. Our gas giant is, I mean, not really conducive to having resource veins on it because it's a gas giant. Instead, I think that we should probably try and shoot for either 39 Crucius 1 or perhaps 39 Crucius 4. Okay, so either of those would be pretty good. I think given the proximity, we're probably going to want to hit up 39 Crucius 1 immediately, and I think that there is a chance that we get titanium on that planet as well, which is pretty exciting because I think titanium is really what we're after. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to do a terrific amount of stuff over there, especially if it's a desert planet. We need to make sure that we are equipped to handle the conditions over on that side of the world. So I think what we probably want to do in the first instance, maybe see if we can try and upgrade the mecha a little bit. If we upgrade the real mecha a little bit, mecha move speed, inventory capacity, I kind of like the idea of inventory capacity, to be honest. Circuit boards and steel are both particularly easy to do, especially given that we have production of both of them. So we can just yoink ourselves over here, yoink ourselves down, steal a little bit of steel, steal a little bit of steel, and then we are good to go. The other thing that we need to consider is what is the most fuel-efficient fuel source? Fuel-efficient fuel source? Space-efficient fuel source, right? So how do we do that, and how do we take as much fuel as we need to make sure that our mecha remains super duper charged? It's an interesting point, actually. We might want to straight up just take another ray receiver. How difficult would it be to make a secondary ray receiver? It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all, to be honest. Let's produce ourselves a secondary ray receiver so that when we come back to here, all we need to do is pop in a couple of extra solar sails into the network, and we can start beaming the power down onto a brand new planet. Alternatively, we could just use wind turbines. I don't know what the wind situation is going to be over on the desert worlds. But there we are. Also, I wish I could rename planets. That would be kind of exciting, but I don't think that that's really possible at this moment in time. But hopefully that gets updated in time. Also, there's something to be said about oh, look, the light. Yes, the light. Oh my lord, look it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay. I feel like it's maybe a little bit brighter at night, especially if I look up at the sky. Okay. This is fine. So, if we click on here, so we can see what's over here. Construction area 100%, wind energy ratio 150%, solar energy ratio. Okay, so wind is good. We're good for wind. We're good for wind over on the desert planet there. So we're really only after titanium. And if we're really only after titanium, then there's only a couple of specific buildings that we're going to need. That's excellent. What do we got? +1 inventory? Beautiful. Excellent. Let's continue the research in our mechs here. +200 mecha fuel power. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Drone flight construction speed. It's not the end of the world. Solar sail life. Very, very exciting that we're going to be able to do that. -10% solar ray energy dissipation. I mean, sure, that's okay, but we can't do any of these things because we're not quite to the point where we've got consistent production of yellow tech. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're very, very close. All that we really need is titanium. We've got manual yellow science at the moment, but titanium is what we're really missing here. These organic crystals, we're fine for organic crystals. We've got a method of making them, or we can make them, I should say, by using water and a few other bits and bobs. But it's titanium that we're really, really, really after. So for that reason, what is it? The planetary logistics system? We're looking for the interplanetary logistics system, aren't we? Yeah, so the way that we get the interplanetary logistics system, which is going to allow us to transport resources between planets, is by unlocking the interstellar logistics system, right? That's intraplanetary logistics. This is interstellar logistics. So we need 120 structure matrices for this. Plus, we need to get the 80 structure matrices that we need to unlock the previous tech, which is high-strength titanium alloy. Energy circuit level 2. Excellent. We did it. We've already moved a couple of structure matrices into that tech. How many can we actually see if we zoom out? We go back here. We'll queue it up. We'll queue it up. We've got 13 structure matrices, but we don't have many. We don't have many, and we need to do way more. Okay, well, let's nab some fuel source. Let's nab some fuel. Some fuel source? Some fuel. What's space efficient? What do we think? Hydrogen's pretty good, but there's only stacks of 20. 8 megajoules. We have anything better in our inventory here? Let me have a little look-see. 8 megajoules. Graphite is 6 megajoules, but it's a much larger stack. I suspect that graphite might be the way that we go. I think graphite is probably what we're after. We should also pre-build a couple of mining facilities. There we go. I'll pre-build a couple of those, and we'll just take some basic resources with us: steel, iron, etc. Also, titanium ingots that can be inserted. Where do I need titanium ingots? Yeah, in here. We can insert some titanium ingots that we picked up from just, you know, stone that was lying around, which is fine. Okay, we're almost ready for the adventure to the big unknown. The adventure to the big unknown. Our first adventure on the quest to become the ultimate orbital potato. Okay, I'll take a little bit more steel. Let's simplify our inventory a little bit. We got a little bit of stone. Probably don't need as much silicon as I have, but that's fine. A little bit of iron, a little bit of copper. Anything else that we might conceivably need. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we might conceivably need, but I think that we can make most of it, right? And as long as we have sort of an outpost to consistently mine titanium over on the brand new planets, then we should be just fine. Okay, we're fully charged. We got a couple of bits of research that are just getting completed, but I mean that doesn't particularly matter. Okay, let's freaking go. We do have a couple of mines. Already with us. Okay. Now, I need to find 39. Where is it? It's around here. Where is it? There we go. It's right over there. Okay. Let's head right over yonder. How do I... What's the... It's F to do that. Okay. It's not super far. It's not super far. Let's do it. It's gonna be nice and easy, actually. It's gonna be nice and easy. So we engage the hyperdrive by using shift, and we're heading straight for it. Now, we're about to deplete energy, but that's actually not a big deal at all, because we prepared for this, didn't we? We prepared for this by taking lots of extra fuel, didn't we? Oh yes, we definitely took lots of extra fuel. We definitely took lots of extra fuel. Definitely have lots of extra fuel right now. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. No shortage of fuel here. No. But it's okay. We managed to actually fly across here very, very quickly indeed. I mean, that looks like a crash landing to me. But apparently we nailed it. We're on another planet. Hey, it's just that easy. Who knew? Who knew that rocket science was really just that easy? Okay, anyway, over here we've got a bunch of titanium, which is excellent because this is exactly why we built mines. This is exactly why we wanted to come here. So this is it. Let's have a little look-see. What's the most optimal placement? Probably don't need to be overly concerned with the most optimal placement of titanium mines. But 5 titanium sources is pretty good. That's even better. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a crack. Right, so wind is pretty good here. It's a good thing that I have a couple of wind turbines with me. As I say, this is all very, very temporary until we get the interplanetary logistics system. Also, it sounds windy here. It sounds very, very windy. go, and there we go. All right, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, if we've got excess power here, which I suspect that we absolutely will do, our generation capacity is 225, consumption demand is 126 at the moment. So we can probably smelt this. We can probably smelt this locally, turn it into some stuff. What the heck is this over here? What the heckity heck is this? So there's a lot of rocks on this surface. There's a lot of titanium veins. There's a stone vein over there. This is a barren wasteland, but what the heck is this? Is this just copper? It's just copper. Okay, well, it's good that we've got copper over here. Don't know if there's iron, but there's certainly a whole bunch of goodies. Certainly a whole bunch of goodies. It might even say on the star map now. Aha, it does. Okay, so there is iron ore, there is copper, there is no silicon, there is titanium, there is stone, there is coal, there's no ocean, 100% construction area. All right, now we've got the intel because we've arrived. We can be pretty happy with this planet, actually. This is real nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of local smelting. We might as well, right? Production, smelting. Let's freaking go. Okay, nothing fancy, just, you know, just some smelters up and running. And we got to be careful about the location of this tower right here, but then we can smash that right down in the middle there. And then I think that we just very, very simply do something like this. It's not very pretty, but it doesn't really need to be. It just needs to work. Man, it is windy here. It is freaking windy. All right, we may need to increase the amount of sorters on each of these smelters, but that's fine. We can worry about that a little bit later on. That's a terrible placement. Absolutely disastrously bad. Right. I think right in there should satisfy most. Alrighty. Recipe, we want titanium ingots. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, we now have titanium production. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? I really didn't anticipate to be doing local titanium production over here, but delighted that we now are. This is going to make things a heck of a lot easier for us. And then, you know, for the short term, we're just going to have to hop back across. We're going to have to planet hop for a little bit until... There we go. I'll produce 2 of these. Until we're able to get this shipped out and delivered locally back to my starter planet. Alternatively, crazy idea here. We could just move our entire base of operations to this area. I don't really think that I want to do that, but it's definitely an option. It's definitely an option. Alrighty. All looks good to me. All looks very, very good to me. Got plenty of titanium coming through here. I suspect that our belt is going to be just within capacity. I strongly suspect that these 2 sorters are going to be able to manage all of the resource that we have coming out of the smelters. I really suspect that the smelters are going to be the bottleneck for this whole problem, for this whole process, I should say. Yeah, could build some more, but I'll need a little bit of extra iron if I want to do that, and I need raw iron to build magnets, which is required for the smelters. It's not necessarily the end of the world. In fact, that's already a pretty significant amount of titanium. We are ready to warp back. We are ready to warp back to the other planet, if indeed that's what we wish to do. Is that it? Is that it, though? Is that all that I need to really do over here? I feel like it really is, to be honest. I feel like it really strongly is. Like, I really don't think that there's much of a reason to stick around here other than titanium. Because it's windy, and it's barren, and it's miserable, and I dislike it. So yeah, I think that we're straight up just gonna head back. We're gonna head back. Maybe some more storage would actually be a good idea. I was thinking actually about getting a level 2 storage. I don't think I've built enough level 2 storage quite yet. We don't have enough steel. What did we use the steel for? I thought I picked up a whole bunch of steel. But yeah, we should build a little bit more storage. That's an idea for sure. Alrighty. Bring this across. It can't hurt, right? Can't hurt. Can't hurt to have backups. And besides, the next time that I visit this planet, I don't know where I'll be. Okay, sorter, 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 and then one more sorter if we can. Or 10, that's cool too. Okay. Oh my goodness, I had no idea that you could stack storage. Oh my lordy, that's incredible. Oh, that's a game changer. Oh, that is a game changer. I presume that it's all accessible through the bottom, much like labs. In fact, I'm like very confident that it is. Okay. Right. Well, we can't make any more. We can't make any more power pylons, but that's actually not the end of the world because we can just redeploy a couple of these bits. We don't actually need that miner to be over there. It's not really necessary. We'll move the Tesla coil, Tesla tower thing. We'll move it over here. We could do with a little bit more power generation. Solar panels. Solar panels would be good here. And I tell you what, it might not hurt us to get a couple of solar panels here. Given that solar juices are very, very much flowing on this planet. That's a truly horrific way of saying that the sun is shining very, very brightly. But yes, the solar juices do be flowing on this planet. All right, I like this. This is a nice little setup. It's pretty independent. There's nothing that I really need to do. I don't think that there's any failure points here. We should be okay. We should be okay. Let's plonk down a couple of solar panels just for good measure. Alrighty. Let's do this. A whole planet of green energy. It's a novel idea, I must confess. I like the idea of an entirely green planet. But to be honest with you, I also like the idea of just making a solely fossil fuel powered planet. Almost as much as I like the idea of making a fully green planet. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a little trip back. Let's have a little trip back. Before I do though, let me just check out the star map to see exactly where I am. Okay, we're actually really, really close. Cool. Alrighty, let's travel back. Okay. We're gonna take off. Sail mode unlocked. Oh, look at this. It's so close. It's so close. Okay. Let's fly around. Let's go. And then let's engage warp speed by pressing the shift key. By aiming at the planet, pressing the shift key. Doesn't matter if we deplete all of our energy, because I'm pretty sure that we've got more juice somewhere else. But also we're traveling like ludicrously fast, and as long as we hit it, we're going to be just fine. Please let me hit the planet. No, I've gone right past it. I've gone right past it. It's a disaster. Let me burn something. Let me burn something. What can I burn? What can I burn? Organic crystals? Oh no. Burn the organic crystals. Can we burn graphene? We can burn graphene. Where's my planet? Where's my planet gone? Where's my planet gone? Oh no. 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 We're gonna be lost in space. Oh no. We're gonna be lost in space. Can we burn stone? We burn silicon? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'd rather get stranded on a planet. I'd rather get stranded on a planet than get stranded in space. I mean, I think, are we flying back? No, we're not flying back. I can't even decelerate now. It's like, so you get, like, ever so slight amounts of energy from just being in space, I believe. There is some, like, minor core, there is minor core. Oh, God. I was aiming right at the planet. It was like millimeters away from landing. There was millimeters away. Millimeters away. Yeah, let's deploy the solar panel. Can I deploy the solar sails? Can I attach myself to a solar sail in order to come back? Just... Okay, right, where am I? So I'm in the middle of nowhere now. I'm in the middle of nowhere heading out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here's the thing. It's not possible to turn around. It's not possible to turn around. It's not possible to turn around. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice, folks. It's a disaster. I must have something else in my solar sail toolkit. This is a disaster. It's an actual disaster. Okay, I can hold on. Okay, no, that's just rotating. Okay, so I can roll. I can roll to my heart's content. I can roll to my heart's content, but I can't actually turn. Okay, also, I can charge. 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 This is fine. Oh, hydrogen fuel rods. Oh, I knew that we'd kept them around for something. Okay, let's get the hydrogen fuel rods. Let's get the hydrogen fuel rods charging. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, we should wait a little bit. We should wait a little bit to make sure that, I've got enough power to actually execute the turn. Okay, what is my planet? My planet is Crucius number 3. Okay, I think that should be enough to turn a little bit. Okay, good. We're on to a winner here. This is fine. Okay, we're gonna try and not whiff this time. This is fine. This is fine. Thank goodness that we've had these hydrogen fuel rods since the very beginning of the game. Literally been in my inventory since the very start of the game. Literally been in my inventory since the very start of the game. Okay, Crucius. That's the one. That's the one. Okay, I think we might want to warp up a little bit. We might want to warp up a little bit so that we can actually get back home pretty darn fast. That's the ice planet. That's the ice planet. That's fine. We got loads of titanium. If only we could burn titanium. We could also burn titanium. That would be real nice. Yeah, the auto sorting feature is really, really good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's big good. It's big good. Okay. Well, now that we've managed to sort of gain a little bit of control back, I'm gonna save a little bit of juice for landing, or at least sort of a little bit of direction. Auto saving. Okay. So if we do reload now, there's no going back. I can't believe it. The hydrogen fuel rods. The hydrogen fuel rods. Just so freaking close. Can we burn the conveyor belt? No. Conveyor belts are not burnable. That's the planet right in the distance there. That's the planet right in the distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Okay. We gotta keep aiming. We gotta keep aiming. Right at the planet. We're gonna do a little bit of course correction. Every now and again. A little bit of course correction. I think we're gonna do it. I think we are gonna do it. I think we are gonna do it. I mean, look, this is entirely my fault for just leaving, our base. After I specifically said, oh, what's the most efficient fuel source? After I left the base with no fuel source. Turns out, don't leave home without a good amount of hydrogen or energized graphite or anything. Just don't leave. Just don't leave. Just don't leave home without a little bit of gas, you know? You've always got to have a little bit of junk inside your trunk, if you know what I mean. Okay. This is nice. We're cruising. We're cruising here. Nothing is stopping us. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Okay. Aim a little bit of course correction here. A little bit of course correction. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Okay. Well, I think much like Apollo 13 was nicknamed the successful failure, let's call this the failureful success, because there was a lot of failure involved. However, we are here. Definitely course corrected enough. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We did it. We arrived back. Oh my goodness. I've never been so happy to set foot on ground. Oh my goodness. What an adventure, eh? What a freaking adventure. Okay, I don't know if AI can, like, smell fear, but I think even Icarus was a little bit worried that we would never return. Oh my goodness gracious me. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay. Yeah, can we make... Yeah, we can totally make hydrogen fuel cells. Oh, hydrogen fuel rods. Yeah, look, they actually require titanium, which is excellent because we now have 170 of the titanium in our back pocket. Holy cow. Alrighty, let's start burning stuff. Let's go into flight mode, and then let's see if we can find our base. Okay, I don't even have the juice for that. I don't even have the juice to find my own structures. Okay, where am I? It's over there. I'm there. I'm here. You can see Icarus chilling right about there. So we need to walk. What is that? West? No, east. We need to walk east. So we need to walk this way, I believe. Cool. And then it'll allow us to charge up a little bit. Okay. This I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Truth be told, I'm just glad that we're home. You know what? A little bit of a jaunt in nature is no punishment in comparison to being, you know, stuck in deep space forever. I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy to deal with that. Okay, let's fly over this little lake here. I believe that there's like a difference between flying over water. At least there's a difference in the cost of power to flying over water, and also just like, you know, fully engaging in flight. So that's fine. Oh look, I've never been so happy to see a man-made structure in my entire freaking life. I say a man-made structure, an AI-made structure. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm so happy to be home. Oh my god, what an adventure. What a freaking adventure, eh? And we're gonna need to do it all again, like, super quickly as well. Okay, let's charge up. Let's charge up. I'm never leaving home again without my trusty hydrogen fuel rods. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Okay, let's take some hydrogen. In fact, there's probably gonna be some hydrogen in here. There is indeed. Wonderful. Thank you. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And now we make hydrogen fuel rods as much as we can. There we go. 18, 20. I think 20 is probably an ample amount. That is really, really cool. I want to refine this area a little bit. I'm pretty sure that this is the most efficient oil refinery setup that certainly I could really design at this moment in time. So it's yeah, I want to improve it a little bit further. There's a few little foibles that need to be worked out, but you know, for the most part, not too bad. What are we waiting for here? What are we waiting for here? We've actually got... Oh! We actually have a full storage of red science over here. Well, that is absolutely going to get rectified. Let's take that up a little bit. So introduce another layer to the storage area. How are we doing at Blue Science storage facility? Blue Science storage facility is very, very good. Okay, so on our list of priorities, we need to permanentize. Not sure if that's a word, but we definitely need to make permanent the yellow science setup. We're gonna do this in a slightly different place for sure. you know, for real. But for now, in the short term, sorting out, I'll take some more of those, thank you. For now, let's just get a couple of yellow science on the go. I'd like to get interplanetary logistics. Perhaps we do that manually, and then we're able to automate yellow science. I think that would be, pretty darn nice. Let's also see if we can try and take advantage of this newfound knowledge. What the heck? Interesting. Let's see if we can stack this up, and stack this up. Man, I like this. This is very, very cool. A lot of storage stacking going on. Very, very, very excited about this. Okay. Anyway, this should lead to a whole bunch of yellow science. We need what, like 80, I think? It's not much. It's not much at all. Okay. Right. Red science is looking very, very good. We're probably gonna... Yeah, we should probably just start to zone the... We should probably start to zone this in a more... in a more permanent place. We should probably try to think about exactly what's going on. Yeah, cool. I think we're fine for power throughout the base. I don't think that there's a problem anywhere. I don't think that there's a problem anywhere. Okay, organic crystals. Yeah, we managed to get a couple of extra organic crystals. Burn off some more trees. Wonderful. Excellent. Happy days. Alrighty. This is just so good. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. Oh yeah, there's one arm. There is one arm right here that has been doing nothing. Yeah. We should fix that. We should fix that. It's a good point, well made. Let me yoink some magnets out of here. And I'll yoink some copper as well, even though I don't need copper. And we'll make some Tesla towers. If I can just take a couple of those. And yeah, sure, we can make 10 Tesla towers. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just stockpiling energetic graphite at the moment, and I'm pretty sure the reason that we're stockpiling it is so that I can manually do this, at least in the short term. Okay, more structure matrices. We're actually already 50% of the way there. We could probably accelerate this if we wanted to stack up labs. And I think that we might want to do this. But anyway, okay, so in order to make diamonds, all that we need is energized graphite. Energized graphite we've got an abundance of coming through here, so that's great. The other part of the problem, the other part of the equation is titanium and then also organic crystals. Organic crystals are made using water, and then plant life as well. Water and then trees and plants. Are we going to have to input this manually? Okay. Are we gonna have to input this manually? Because I know that you can get energized graphite from trees, but I don't really want to do it manually. The whole point of automation is so that I don't have to do any of the meaningless menial stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, was plastic. It's plastic, oil. I think that's plastic anyway. Yeah, plastic, oil, and water to make the organic crystal. But that would require us making plastic in the first place, which is not necessarily a problem. But it is a little bit of an irritant. It is an added stage, I suppose. Something else to consider. Okay, yoink a few of those, but we will need it. We will absolutely need it, I think. I mean, if we have to do it, then we have to do it, eh? And yeah, we'll burn some. We'll burn some more juice. keep us in good health. Let's do some more of that. Okay, so let's plan this backwards. I think maybe in this vicinity it would be pretty good to do yellow science. I feel like this is an appropriate area. It is a little bit irritating purely from the perspective that we may have to nab a couple of foundations in order to build it out, but I think it's got everything that we need, right? It's got water, which we're going to need for the process. Doesn't have oil. We do not have oil over at this side of the map, but I guess maybe from that perspective, over next to our graphene production area would be pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so we're making graphene at the moment. We're making graphene. It's sulfuric acid that we've got going on over here. We've got water here. That's stone. Is there any way that we can divert energized graphite over to this area? Maybe. That might be an option. I kind of like that idea, to be honest. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like the idea of putting it over here. Let's have a little look-see. Okay. So this goes down over here. We set it to make not the titanium crystals. No, we need to make it in the chemical factory, I guess, then. The inorganic crystal, I guess it's called. What is it called? The organic crystal, which is made in a chemical factory. The inorganic crystal, then? Sure. Okay. So that requires plastic, 2 plastic, 1 oil, 1 water, and plastic requires 2 oil and 1 energized graphite. So we're actually going to need a butt ton. That is a technical measurement. I will hear nothing against the humble butt ton. We're going to need a humble butt ton of energized graphite, which we are storing over here. I mean, we could just pipe it across the rest of the base. Alrighty. Let's prep for that. Alternatively, we could just divert from this oil process over here. It's definitely an option. There's energized graphite coming in over here. Why don't we use this line? I think we should use this line, actually. Okay, this is going to put a little bit of strain here. This is going to put a little bit of strain on the production line, but I think it's worth it. I think it's going to be worth it. Famous last words, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Just makes for a much easier setup. Okay. Okay, I will take some more iron. Also, we need to finish up with the research. I'm going to take more cubes. What else do I need? Do I need to interject manually into the process? No, but I can mine some more trees real quick to give me a few more organic crystals. Even though I don't like doing it, I'm not happy about doing it. I'm gonna do it nonetheless because I at least want to get high density titanium, because then we're well on our way to interstellar cargo shenanigans, which is, let's be real, what everyone wants to see, right? Everyone wants to see titanium moving between planets. I mean, that's Pog, right? That's Pog. Okay. And let's continue to make a few foundations as well. Alright. That's looking good. That's pretty much the rest of our titanium. Throw that in there. Alrighty. I think that we might be able to get the titanium alloy research done with just this load of yellow tech. But that'll be about it. Not necessarily a problem, though. Okay, get another chemical factory. That's cool. This chemical factory, yep, refined oil and graphite. So, graphite is coming from over here. Refined oil can come from over here. Are we okay for refined oil? I mean, we are and we aren't. We have plenty of oil, but we're just not refining it fast enough. So, you know what? We'll probably also have to build an additional oil refinery, which will probably supply enough of the good stuff in order to keep things sitting pretty. Alrighty, I will take yet another splitter, and then I think that's pretty much all of the components that we need in order to make a success of this. Okay. Chemical facility. Let's get this over here. Just thinking about it, I will need more chemical plants specifically to build plastic at a later date, because we don't really have any uses for it now. But you know, plastic is famously one of the most malleable and useful chemicals in the entire world. So yeah, I think it's probably fair to say that we're gonna need a fair few of them. Alrighty. Let's split. I don't like this, but it's fine. It's fine. That into there. That into there. Wonderful. Are we going to be able to raise the belt above here? No, we're not. That's okay. Doesn't specifically need to look good. It just needs to work. That is horrific, but it works. It works. Alrighty. We shouldn't be merging here. We shouldn't be merging here. We don't want to merge. We don't want to merge. In fact, we want to do anything but merge, given that these are two entirely different resources. Let's go up. Let's go over, and then let's go down. Nice. Okay, so I think that is perfectly parallel over here, which is nice. So that's the input. That's half the input. That's the energized graphite input. And then we'll probably just have, I guess, like a belt coming from the other direction over to these two input areas here. And then let's split this again, and we should be good to go. Excellent. Okay. That goes in there. Wonderful. Alright. My robots are clearly on holiday. Clearly slacking. Ooh, that fits rather nicely, actually. That fits rather nicely. Alrighty. Right in there. So, that's the other component that we need. Am I going to be able to get this to work? Yep, this all works just fine. So that's both inputs taken care of. Very, very easy. Let's get the construction droids to finish up whatever the heck they're doing. I don't know why it's taken them such a gosh darn long time to actually do what they're supposed to do. I mean, it is literally the extent of their existence to construct stuff. You wouldn't know, though. You wouldn't know. Their name does definitely not give it away. Alrighty. So, that's that. Wonderful. We got the oil coming through. We have graphite coming through over here. Are we going to be able to sustain the amount of graphite that we're going to need for this process? I suspect not. I suspect not. I suspect that we may have to look again at this process specifically. Maybe add some more fast belt over here, something like that. Maybe add some more mining drills, something along those lines. Either way, we'll worry about that once we've actually started production. The important thing is just bashing this down and getting it sorted. Okay. Everything seems to be working fine in the plastic factory. It all looks good. Next stage is the crystal, the organic crystal. So. What I think that we're going to do in the future, by the way, what I think we're going to do in the future is we're probably going to expand this line of chemical plants either up or down. So we're going to be able to make plastic pretty much adjacent to the existing chemical plants that we have here at the moment. So that's the plan. That's the long-term plan anyway. So plastic needs to be moved in here. Refined oil can be moved in via another splitter. So we can just split this. So we can just split this belt right here. The good thing about having a huge amount of liquid oil stored, or liquid refined oil stored, is that if we ever need it in the, as we do right now, it's really easy to just immediately start drawing down and utilizing it. Okay, so that goes in there like so. We do collide with that, but that's not a problem. Where do we want to put the input? Where do we want to input water, and where do we want to input the the plastic. The plastic can be input, I mean, fairly easily, just like so. I mean, any combination of that will be fine. We do need 2 plastic, so we probably want to get two sorters there. Let's remove this right now. It's actually so nice having a little light around my mech in the evening. It makes this night working just bearable, which is excellent. Very, very happy with that. Okay. That goes over there. Cool. And angle is a little too wide, which potentially, yep, can be fixed if we just extend and then take back. Yeah, it's weird how that works and then it doesn't work again. And now it does work. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's weird how it didn't allow us to build the inserter before we extended it, but now that we've retracted it, that must be a bug. That must be a bug. It's a little funky there, but that's kind of by the by. All right. The last thing that we need, which is the easiest part of this entire process to fix, is just water. So we will do just that. We will grab the splitter. Okay, and up here. And bring it round this way. But, you know, perhaps try not to intersect the already existing belt infrastructure that we have. That would be a great idea, Potato, in fact. That would be a really, really exceptional idea. Alright. And down again. Need to bring it down to this level over here, and then finally bring it down. I do like layering belts. This is a favorite pastime of mine. Alright, and then we very, very simply nab a sorter, whap it on, and what do you know, we've got organic crystal production. Sorry, inorganic organic crystal production. You can't label them as organic if they haven't been grown in a field under very certain circumstances. So we need to be very, very careful with our organic labeling here. Okay, we may need to increase the number of plastic sorters that are being moved across here. Certainly, I suspect that may be the bottleneck. But I mean, it's a pretty slow process, to be honest, to make these organic crystals, even at 100% working conditions. So we can worry about that. We can worry about that later. Okay, next thing that we're going to need is we're going to need the assembly machine, right? So we're going to need the assembly machine in order to turn the organic crystals into the next bits. Okay, which is the titanium crystal. The titanium crystal. Yeah, we can yoink this right here. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, at least temporarily. Okay. Here we go. Very, very simple fix here. Okay. Nice. Organic crystals all day, every day. Titanium, on the other hand, is going to need to be supplied, I guess via a storage center. Yeah, probably just want to stick a storage center in here. Alright, are we going to be able to get... Nope, it's too close. Move it back. There we go. Excellent. What do you know? That looks real good. So we can add our 2 bits of titanium that apparently is the the only remnant of what we brought back. We used it all on... How many fuel cells did we get? We got 21 fuel cells. We're probably going to want to get a few more fuel cells before we head back. Either, you know, additional fuel cells or more energized graphite, or just something really, just any burnable stuff. Any burnable stuff that is going to stop us getting lost in cosmic space like we did before would be excellent. Okay, it's 3 bits of titanium in order to make the titanium crystal, which is fine. Absolutely okay with that. So that is 50% of the process. The other 50% of the process is literally just smelting energized graphite, isn't it? And that, my friends, is somewhat of a problem. It's not a problem in the short term, because it looks like this belt of energized graphite is very thick, is very full, and is very juicy. However, I am pretty certain, pretty certain that energized belt juiciness will not last forever. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Either way, let's finagle. That's right. That's the proper term for what we're doing. Let's finagle a sorter in here. And let's not do that recipe. Let's instead make diamonds here. There we go. It's actually a fairly easy recipe. It's just, what? Yeah, 1-to-1? Yeah, it's just a 1-to-1. Wow. 900 kilojoules in comparison to 630 megajoules. So it's way better for us to burn... It's way better for us to burn energized graphite than it is to burn diamonds. Fuel chamber generation is minus 50%. Okay, so it's actually... There's a negative modifier. A negative modifier to burning diamonds there. That's an interesting point to note. Okay, the ray receiver will be taken up. We have no requirement for the ray receiver anymore, at least not here. Let's... I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. This entire stone belt here, whilst it is very important, right, doesn't really need to intersect the yellow science construction area. Okay. So, right up there. And... Yep. Perfect. Okay, that actually looks much better. Much more professional. Much more professional. Okay. Smelting, keep smelting. That's real good. Let's plop down one of these. Let's build it. Yeah, we'll build them here. Nice. Okay. And then over here too. Wonderful. Okay, so hopefully this is going to be somewhat scalable. The reason that it's like this is so we can expand smelters that way or this way. We can add more diamonds if indeed it is required at any point. Shouldn't be too difficult to add extra diamond production. Shouldn't be too difficult to add additional whatever it is, titanium crystal production. That's not a problem. I think we got to go for another interplanetary adventure. I think that's what we got to do. I think that's what we got to do, and we got to do it. We got to do it pretty soon because we need a whole bunch of titanium. Okay, that's far too many. Far too many. Far too many sorters. But whatever. Whatever. Okay. So this is looking great. This is looking great. Alrighty. Well, let's get going here, shall we? Let's get going. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to really do except get more titanium. I think that's the simple truth of the matter. I think that's what we need. Let's burn some of this. Let's sort our inventory out. And then let's travel back. Let's travel back. We're going to need to pipe yellow science all the way around to the research area, unless I want to create a new research area out here. I don't really want to do that. Don't really think that it's strictly necessary. I still have titanium ingots here. Why have I not stuck them into the machine? No idea. I still have 2 solar sails on me. We are very close to getting shuttles up and running. We are very close. We're like, what, 10 science, 20 science away here? I think we're gonna get it in the next 5 minutes or so. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Okay, right. Let's go. Let's pick up some energized graphite, just for the trip over. Okay. Oh, look at that. What a lovely sunrise. Okay. And let's do it. Okay, it's a slightly longer trip this time, but that's okay. Let's engage the hyperdrive here. Engage the hyperdrive. It's gone quiet all of a sudden. It's gone very, very quiet. Okay, don't screw this up, Potato. There we go. Ooh. I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. In space, they can't hear you. They can't hear you scream. This is supposedly true. All right, we're looking good. We're on course. Just doing a little bit of course correction every now and again. We are going at 746 meters per second, which is very not fast. It's very not fast. Otherwise known as very slow. Very, very slow. Okay. Use the nav ball. Oh, that's cool, actually. Yeah. We could use the nav ball. I mean, I think I'm on course. On course to hit here. And we're going to instantly land. Oh, look at that. Okay, we landed upside down. That's that technology, folks. This thing has got technology. This is actually incredible. An actual orbital potato. Indeed. Okay, let's continue to burn. Let's continue to burn whatever to keep us going. And then let's have a little look-see at what we got here. Okay, I mean, look, this has been working tremendously well. We're gonna take everything that we possibly can. Do we wanna ditch some stuff? Yes, I absolutely do want to ditch some stuff. I can also ditch the titanium as well. There we go. Ditch more titanium. I'd rather have more stuff in my inventory than less. It's always good to have more stuff in your inventory. I've learned that. I've learned that ever since I got lost in space. Ever since I got stranded and lost and started to despair, I've learned that it's good to carry stuff in your inventory. Okay. For the first time ever, I'm glad that my inventory was a total mess when I was oh so lost. Okay, what is that? That's like 1,000 titanium. That's a lot of titanium, actually. That's a lot of titanium. Another thing that we could possibly do over here is get ourselves a whatever it's called, a one of these things, one of these recharge stations. Oh, okay. Delete. Let's delete some stone. Cool. Delete some stone. Oh, that's super helpful. That's actually super nice. Right, let's get this wireless tower down. Excellent. Don't think that there's anything else that we particularly... Maybe get rid of that stack of silicon. Maybe even a second stack of silicon. It's not the end of the world. Satisfaction will decrease temporarily whilst I soak up all the power. That's on me. And let's just yoink some more titanium. I mean, I don't particularly mind traveling across the distances between the planets here. It's actually quite fun. I really enjoy flying. I really enjoy flying. Yeah, we should place the receiver as well. I don't think that we have many solar cells at the moment. I think all of our solar cells have actually decayed, if I'm not mistaken. There's maybe like one. There's maybe like one solar cell that's still, or solar sail that's still working. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're about to go. Power load 350%. Yeah, I mean that's what happens when I'm demanding almost all of the power here. We're still burning through logs though. We're still burning through logs. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything that we really need in order to live a happy and fulfilling life. I tell you what, I should probably just place down this over there. We have another solar panel. We might as well place down another solar panel, even if it is night. Frees up a little bit of extra space. That's probably it. We yoink 2 more piles of titanium, and then we're good. Okay. Alrighty. Let's fly back home. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. 39 Crucius. 39 Crucius 3. Okie doke. Let's get up to speed here. Okay, looking good. Let's accelerate a little bit more. We don't want to deplete our reserves too much, even though we have plenty of fuel. At least this time we're gonna be fine. There was no point in connecting the titanium miner because we're limited not by the miners. We're limited by the smelting capacity that we have on titanium land, or whatever it's known as, Crucius 4 or whatever. Okay, a little bit of an attitude adjustment, translation maneuver or whatever. Let's boost a little bit. Let's boost a little bit further. Let's boost a little bit further. You know what I hope is going to get added to this game? I hope that you've got the ability to like crash planets into one another. Maybe it's in the game already and I'm just blissfully unaware of the fact that you're able to do that. But there's this like massive, incredible like endgame tech in planetary annihilation, which is kind of what this game is based on. But you can crash planets into one another and it's the most satisfying feeling in the world. As your mecha unit goes and lives a happy life on another planet after you're able to leave, you just crash your home planet into another planet. It's pretty exciting. Alrighty, looks like we're on course for a good landing. I'm gonna try this time and not like end up a million miles away from the base. Looks good. Okay, alright. I can run through water this whole time? I was capable of running through water and I just didn't? Excellent. Right. Have I done it again? I'm almost the other side of the planet, but this is fine. I'm actually kind of close.